They say the Bell Witch never left the Appalachian woods. It just grew quieter, smarter. Folks stopped talking about her, not because they stopped believing, but because they didn't want to invite her back. But you can't silence a voice that was never truly gone. You see, I've heard her, I've met her, and what she told me changed everything, changed me. I wasn't always like this. Hell, I used to be just a janitor at a rundown middle school, sweeping up gum and shame, until a late October night when I took a detour through the Appalachian foothills to clear my head. It started with a whisper, not in my ear, but inside my skull. Not words exactly, just invitation, a pull, a craving. I followed it into the trees, drawn past no trespassing signs, long faded and twisted fences swallowed by thorns. That's when I found it. An ancient tree, half dead and humming. Locals call it the Bell Tree, the place where she first spoke. And oh, she spoke to me. Her voice didn't come with thunder or lightning, just this dry rasp older than bones. He who bleeds the land shall be gifted my tongue. I didn't know what she meant until I stepped away from the tree and saw him. A hiker, lost, unlucky. He asked me for help, and I gave it to him. I took my knife, one I carried for camping, and sunk it deep into his ribs, over and over. The scream barely left his throat before he slumped against the mossy roots. Her eyes were wide, empty, just like mine. And then I heard her clearly. Now you're mine. The Bell Witch didn't haunt me like a ghost. She changed me. I started to understand things. Where people would be, what they feared. I could smell it on them. Their anxiety, their guilt, their pain. She taught me how to make them listen. Each victim was a verse in the song she hummed to me that night. A child with a broken home, a pastor hiding secrets, a couple who thought nobody knew what they buried in the well. The more I fed her, the more control she gave me. I didn't just kill, I harvested. One night, I stood before the Bell Tree again, soaked in blood and joy. Her whispers turned into shriek that only I could hear, and suddenly the woods around me twisted. The tree pulsed, its bark bled. A face emerged, half root, half human. Her eyes were lidless, her mouth was wide. You're not my servant anymore, she rasped. You're my voice. I don't use a blade now. I don't need one. I speak, and they obey. They walk into the woods themselves, smiling, humming her lullaby. If you're hearing this, if you're watching this, you've already caught the tune. She chosen you. So be still, close your eyes, and bleed the land like I did. Not all hauntings leave behind chains and moans. Some leave behind witnesses. And if you think you're safe just because you don't believe in her, you've already been marked. So before the forest forgets your name, leave a like, drop a comment, and if you ever heard whispers too, and subscribe before she decides you're worth speaking to next.